Hey everybody, welcome to Court Addict with ATX Alli. I'm Bill with American Courts. How are you guys doing tonight?
I am doing great. I don't know about all of them, but I hope they're doing great too. I hope you guys had a great Black Friday and stayed safe and stayed in your food comas and are enjoying football today. Did you all? I don't know if you guys watched college football, but I guess there is a big Michigan Ohio State brawl at the end of the game, and look, that was really interesting. It was quite the brawl. You
Like
know, watch
Black Friday
football?
brawl or like a fight?
No. It was football. No, it was a football. It was a football game, and they were playing at Ohio State. It's a huge rivalry game, Michigan and Ohio State, and they're playing at Ohio State, and Michigan won, so they wanted to go plant their flag in the middle of the O, in the middle of the field that's Ohio State, and when they did that, that started everybody pouring in and lots of fights, I mean, and it just kept happening over and over and over again between the players. It was at the end of the game, but yeah, it was bad. The cops had to come in and tell everybody to get, back off and everything, but it was crazy. It was fun.
Well, if they won, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Well,
guess. I mean, I didn't have a dog in that hunt, but I thought the brawl was interesting.
so Terry's up in Maine and it's freezing cold up there. I'm down in Florida and it's cold enough to where my wife's bundled up with the heater and not talking right now. So it,
That's funny. It did get down to 44 here, and it actually is warm in my room. That means I got to turn on the fan because
yeah,
it'll get overheated. There we
yeah,
go.
that's about where we're at. It's certainly way too cold. So if you're out there too cold, make
Yeah.
sure you get warmed up. Everybody, there's a lot of people at work. Make sure you people's got coffee. Make sure you people's got warm drinks and
I
this.
actually keep a bunch of old blankets in the back of my van. So when I come across somebody who is on the side of the road and cold, I give them blankets. So we have a really cool Facebook page in our neighborhood where everybody gives everything out for free, like furniture and food and clothes and just anything you want to get rid of. You put it on that site for free, and somebody in the neighborhood comes and grabs it. And anytime anybody has old blankets they want to give away for, like, dogs or just blankets to give away, I grab them and I put them in the trunk of my car and give them out to cold people. So
Yeah, I just mind my business. Look forward.
yeah, we
No,
don't
no,
need cold people, and we're not used to the cold here. So when it gets cold, it sucks. It really does. So
no,
especially when I see people with doggies, they don't deserve to be cold.
yeah. Well, people don't need to be cold either. But I was thinking about this morning. I don't. Since I don't really have any vices, when I need my mental health therapy, I just go to like St. Augustine and just walk around town, take pictures. Just walk around, and look at pretty things. Pretty buildings, pretty the water and everything. And it was so cold this morning, and St. Augustine they do a really good job of hiding their homeless people. It's odd,
Oh
and
yeah.
I don't know what happens to them. In Jacksonville, they're out and about, but in St. Augustine, they kind of hide them, and I don't know where they go at night. So hopefully, there's a good shelter there.
They made camping illegal here in Austin, and that pushed everybody out from the overpasses and pushed them just into the woods so you don't see them. So that was not effective.
Yeah, that's
That's
kind
what
of
happened to
rough.
ours.
All right, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for the mods. Look, everybody do the mods a favor and misspell words that need to be misspelled. Don't make their jobs too hard on them because I'm abusive to them after the streams, and I don't want to be mean.
Yes,
And so,
it's really neat.
yep, Raven saying it's 33 out. Yeah,
Yeah,
33 is
it's
time
like
time to move.
54 here, something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's getting down there.
All right. Well, let's go to our first video. Our first video is going to be a Credence and Mikey video. So make sure to check them out. If I know you're subscribed to them because everybody's subscribed to them. So make sure you check them out and make
This
sure
was
you.
actually, yeah, this one was dropped today too, so you may have already seen it, but it was a really good case. I thought that would be great for our show, and I love giving Credence and Mikey some love. So please go over there, and if you aren't subscribed, go subscribe to them because they've got lots of good content.
Absolutely. All right. Here we go.
Violated the personal protection, and it states that on November 27 of 2024 at 0100 hours that you were located at Miss Martin's home. Do you understand that's the allegation against you?
All I want to say is that PPO has
No,
expired.
no. I'm not asking you anything else other, do you understand that's the allegation against you?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Mr. Zimmerman, a violation of a PPO can result in up to 93 days in jail and a fine. So, Mr. Zimmerman, you do have the right to have an attorney represent you at this and all subsequent hearings. If you can't afford to hire an attorney, we can appoint one at public expense. Would you like an attorney appointed to represent you?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Zimmerman, I'm going to let Ms. Underwood know that you requested counsel. And then when she gets back, I'll have her talk to you. So you just hang out for a minute, all right? And we'll be with you shortly.
Shannon Heatherly.
Oh, Ms. Heatherly, okay. Hold on one second. So in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Shannon Marie Heatherly, we have 3 files, file number 23-21248FH, 23-21249FH, and 23-21250FH. Ms. Heatherly, this show cause for violation of probation was set for 8:30 this morning. And I did call the case and I issued a bench warrant for your arrest. Actually, it was set for 8 a.m. this morning. So, Miss Heatherly, you want to start your video for me?
Sure.
There you go. All right, so Ms. Heatherly, on each of these files, the allegation is that you were placed on probation. One of the requirements for your probation is that you were to report as often as required. You were sentenced on the violation of probation, your last one, on October 25 of 2024. And you were advised to report to the probation officer in person on October 29th before 11 a.m. The allegation is you failed to report to Ms. Teskey. They tried to telephone you and left messages to have you report on November 7 before 11 a.m. And you failed to report on that day as well. And you have not reported or contacted Ms. Teskey since. So you are currently on probation for home invasion 3rd degree. That carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison if you plead guilty or found guilty. So, Ms. Heatherly, you do have a right to have an attorney represent you at this and all subsequent hearings. If you can't afford to hire one, we can appoint you one at public expense. Would you like an attorney appointed to represent you?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
All right, so Ms. Heatherly, just bear with us for a moment. Ms. Underwood is on her way and she will talk to you. She has Mr. Zimmerman first. So she will talk to you next. So I'm going to change your screen name just so I don't lose you.
Okay.
Ms. Underwood, we're on the record in the matter of Heather Martin versus Kyle Zimmerman. So, Ms. Underwood, this personal protection order expires on April 26th of 2025. I do have a proof of service on the file that he acknowledged service on May 1 of 23. So he did receive notice of the PPO. The allegation is he violated by being present at the victim's home on November 27 of 24 at 0100 hours. So he has asked for court-appointed counsel. So I am going to put you and Mr. Zimmerman into a breakout room to discuss it. There you go. Join the breakout room, Mr. Zimmerman. All right, so we are back on the record, Ms. Underwood, with Mr. Zimmerman. Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, I would ask the court to enter a not guilty plea on Mr. Zimmerman's behalf in this matter. I believe he may be looking at new charges, Your Honor. And I just want a chance to look everything over and also address new charges if they are forthcoming.
Okay, so I do know he has a bench warrant for failure to appear on a shoplifting charge and a bench warrant for violation of a court order. I don't know what that is. So you think he has new charges stemming from this as well?
I think so.
All right, so Mr. Zimmerman, I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. I'm going to set bond in the amount of 5,000 cash surety. Mr. Zimmerman, that way you're getting credit. I'm going to set this over to December 11th at 8:30 in the morning.
Your Honor, I'm
I'm
sorry.
gone next week, Miss Underwood.
I would wondering if the court would consider lowering that bond. It is the holiday weekend, and I'm sure he knows that he can't be around this person, Your Honor.
So, Miss Underwood, what I would say is he would have to post $500 to get out. He actually has 2 PPOs. They just didn't beat him in the other one, and I don't know how that happened, but yeah. So I'm going to leave his bond at 5,000 cash surety. He can post a $500 bond through a bonding agency. I don't know what's going on with his new charges. I don't know the nature of the events that occurred that brought him there. So
I think it might be a resisting and obstructing, Your Honor.
right. So I can change it to a 500 cash surety. But Mr. Zimmerman, I will tell you that if you go there, you end up risking getting a stalking charge and a felony. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't care what reason you went there, or even if she invited you. If this PPO is in effect, it's my order, and I really don't like it when people violate my orders, especially PPOs. So just know that they can charge you with stalking and aggravated stalking or some other felony, and you could end up sitting in jail for a long time. You got it?
Can I say one thing, please?
No,
I just
just say you understand what I said.
I just want to explain one thing, please.
No. You don't get to explain what happened, because anything, just stop. Don't say anything, because anything you say can be used against you. And if you admit to something or say something wrong, you could end up getting new charges. I'm going to set your bond at 500 cash to surety. You can post that bond if you want, but I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty, and I'm going to set this over to December 11 at 8:30 in the morning.
And my children know that. She's having mental issues with my children.
No. Miss Underwood, did you talk to her about this?
I don't want him to make any statement.
Mr. Zimmerman, so, all right, we'll see you back December 11. As I said, your bond's 500. You just got to post, I think, $50. So, all right,
Okay.
we're all
It's
set.
this
Mr.
next
Zimmerman.
one.
Thank you.
This chick is going to try to get one over on the court.
You want to start your video? All right, so let me grab her file. All right, so Miss Underwood, you've had a chance to speak with Miss Heatherly.
I have, Your Honor. Miss Heatherly,
All right.
where are you currently?
Harbor Light.
At
Yeah,
Harbor Light?
it looked like Harbor Light when I
Light,
talked
which
to
is
you earlier. I was like, I
rehab facility.
recommend that place.
Okay, Your Honor, Miss Heatherly.
How long, Miss Heatherly, have you been at Harbor Light?
It's been 8 days now.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. Jones, I know this is a violation of probation from, I think, Ms. Teskey, right? All right, she's at Harbor Light. So I think what I would do at this point is amend her bond conditions that she is to complete the Harbor Light program and all aftercare as ordered, and then give her another date.
Judge, I have a message here from Ms. Teskey in regards to that. She had spoken to Harbor Light. Ms. Heatherly, have you signed a release of information?
Yes, I have.
When did you do that?
I came in
Listen
through
to this
Safe
next part.
Harbor, which is a kind of a different program of its own. So I think that what it was is I signed the release for the 5-day Safe Harbor program and didn't do another one for the regular residential program.
So
So
here's the issue, Judge, is that Ms. Teskey has a note in here that she's tried to verify that yesterday. and was unable to do that because nobody signed a release of information. And then Ms. Teskey physically talked to her on the phone to Ms. Heatherly on the phone yesterday, and no location was given to Ms. Teskey of where Ms. Heatherly was at. And Ms. Teskey asked her to be in person today. Obviously, if she's at Harbor Light, we would have had that information. So I'm not sure what's going on here. But Ms. Teskey just asked if we're going to adjourn it. She wanted a short adjournment and to move forward.
So, Ms. Heatherly, is there anybody there from administration with you?
No.
Can you go
do I do
walk to
a
the
release
office?
for lunch? I'm sorry?
Can you walk to somebody?
I don't think so. There's the door at the end of the hallway has a alarm on it and it locks.
There's no one who is an employee there anywhere on that floor?
I didn't. Now I can try to call them and then have them call back in or something. I don't know what else to do.
Okay,
So she's there.
I'm going to do a
and
short
can't get anybody
adjournment,
to
but
come
Ms.
to the
Heatherly,
little Zoom
you're going to
meeting.
need to sign a release today. And then you're going to need someone there to contact Mr. Jones. You want him to contact you?
Oh yeah, that'd be fine. They can contact me and I'll put the
All
notes
right.
in for it.
Can I just
Yeah.
ask, do I do the release for Sarah Teskey individually or is it Lenawee County Court system or?
Mr. Jones?
You can do it for Lenawee County Parole and Probation Office.
Parole and Probation Office? Okay.
Yep.
All right, and then do you have something to write with, Ms. Heatherly?
And then she just drops.
What's our new date, Your Honor?
I haven't given you a new date yet. So hold on 1 minute.
You guys think she's really there? Think she really was in rehab?
I'm also reading the notes, Judge.
Yeah,
That Ms. Heatherly told Ms. Teskey that she left the program. This was notes from yesterday. This is a conversation from yesterday. So there's some type of discrepancy going on here.
now she hung up on me.
Yeah.
So she disconnected.
I'm guessing when
So-
she turned her video off, that was kind of an issue for us.
Well, I thought, yeah. All right, so Miss Underwood, I'm gonna give her a minute to log back in, but she's disconnected. So I'm gonna hazard a guess she's not there. I mean, there were pictures of lighthouses, but she's now disconnected. So let's see if she calls back in. And then Mr. Jones said that she told Miss Teskey yesterday that she left Harbor Light. She might be fibbing to us, Miss Underwood.
She might be.
Okay, well,
You know,
I guess, Sturval, that's what they thought too, is because there was lighthouses in the background, which my dad collects lighthouses, so it wouldn't be unlike it for us to have lighthouses in the background either. But yeah, so she said yesterday that she left the program. She told the probation person that she left the program. Then, hi David. Then they asked her to get someone who's there to come on, like a staff member, to come onto the Zoom call to prove she was there. She's like, I can't do that. I don't know where they are, or the door's locked and I can't do it. And then all of a sudden the call disconnected. So who knows? But it didn't seem very good for her.
Yeah. No, not at all. And her lawyer's doing the smart thing and just shutting her mouth. The lawyer,
Yeah.
the lawyer is not going to get herself in trouble. She knows that woman had done acted up, and so.
Yeah.
Oh well. So the saying she left rehab, and that's why she couldn't be at court.
Yeah, she was ordered to be in court today in person, and then didn't show up, and then zoomed in and said, oh, the reason I didn't come to court is because I'm in rehab. And they're like, wait a minute, you told us yesterday you left. Let's talk to somebody who's there, who works there, to verify this. And then, oops, the call dropped. Can't call back. So doesn't sound good for her. That's all I'm
All
saying.
right. Well, let's finish this one up. The next one's exciting, and I can't wait to get to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her just a minute to log back in, just in case it was accidental. All right, so Miss Underwood, I think let me look at my docket. Once we're done with Miss Heatherly, I do believe that that completes our docket. All right, so Miss Underwood, she
Down
is,
the hall.
yep, she is not called back in. So I am going to reinstate the bench warrant and the bond that was set at 50,000 cash on each of her files. So thank you, Miss Underwood, as always.
Thank you.
All right, that concludes our criminal docket. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you.
God damn, I wasted the last minute of my life on that. Okay. Well, the
Yeah,
next
so what do you guys think? You think she just bounced, or you think she was really there? I mean, the pictures kind of made it look legit, but I don't know. It seemed very suspect.
Yeah, it's more suspect that she acting like she couldn't get out of there, like she was, like she was trapped and there was nobody that could open the doors.
Right.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain somebody could
Very
open the
weird.
doors. Yeah, so the next one's a body camera video of a nurse. And so
Yeah, this is very interesting one. I'm very excited to see what you guys think about this one.
and it comes from a channel called Nurse Body Cam. No, it comes from a channel called Body Cam Network USA. So
I would watch that show 100% though. You put a body cam on a nurse, I would watch that all day long. I'm just saying.
No, they don't like showing that kind of violence.
I know.
All right, so here we go with Body Cam Network USA, and it's a nurse acting up.
Please, can I just go to work? Like, seriously?
You're gonna catch another charge.
Now
if
listen.
I can bail out, like,
Speed would be one thing.
I get it, like,
Yeah, you're
And
gonna have a talk later.
based on our
hate that, like-
interaction, you talked yourself into going to jail.
Where did she say she's working?
She's a respiratory therapist here. She's on her way to work.
I'd send you all the money I had in my account.
Well, you
I
gotta
seriously
understand that that's
would.
not how this works.
On June 19th, 2024, Officer Ebertowski with the
I have to call out my honorary North American Patricia got a gifted membership from David. Thank you so much, David.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Got a whole bunch of other people there, and so thank you so much. John Dawson got a membership. I got my buddy John in there, so that works out good. And let's see the other names real quick. Maiko showed up. Hot damn, Maiko.
Let's see who else.
So let's see. We
Callie
got
Newell. John Dawson. He got one.
Yep.
He's been in here.
Toby. We got
Yay.
Toby.
All you
Toby, I
guys are
recognize that name.
green now. Yeah.
Thank you so
Awesome.
much. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
David.
Thank you, David.
All right. Yeah. Did we determine if she was lying? We definitely determined that she was not at court. That's about all we were able to determine, KS. We were able to
She's got a
determine that she was
warrant
not at court, and she has a warrant, and I am certain. Thank you so much, Biggin folks that are coming over. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
thanks so much.
I may have missed it, but I greatly appreciate you guys coming over and got people here. Hot dang.
Yeah.
Emily finally showed up. Nancy's here. Kimby. All right. Well, this one's going to be fun. This one, I watched a little bit of this one. I think I watched it until I couldn't watch it no more, and I had to move on. So
Yeah.
We'll
Interesting. It's a good one.
we'll enjoy it together.
Des Moines Police Department conducted a routine traffic stop on a red Charger for extremely dark window tint.
Hello.
Hi.
Your license, registration, insurance. The reason I'm stopping you is the window tint, okay? It's pretty
I
dark.
was like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm like, I have to be at work in like 10 minutes, so. I don't have a copy of my insurance, but I have like,
You smoke in here?
I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, why does it smell like
I had somebody in here the other day that was, and not in my ashtray, but I have this, and I could probably pull up my insurance for you here.
So there's no weed in this car?
No.
So if I search it, there's not going to be any weed. Okay.
Gosh, how can I like pull this up?
Hang tight.
I got pulled over, so it's gonna be just a little bit. It's not funny.
She's on the phone with her boss, and her boss is laughing.
That's all right. I got you on speaker. I gotta go. Please tell.
Okay, so that's joined in there. Let me throw up a link for everyone because
Yeah.
let's see. Try to refresh it on your end. See if you're seeing it on your end. I don't know that it would.
I gotta go to the new live, right? Same live. Let's see. Okay, there we go.
Yep.